I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And someone asked me a question that translates into, is there a blacklist that recruiters keep of people that they won't represent? Now, if you think there's a central database that exists between all corporations and all recruiting firms of individuals who they will not represent or will not hire, that isn't the case. However, and this is the big however, we all have long memories. And when I worked in recruiting, I remembered every person who screwed me, every person who had accepted an offer and then backed out of it, every person who had lied on an interview. And once we had technology, it was very easy to keep track of that. Now, I assume I'm not unique, and that every search firm, every corporate recruiter, every corporation has their version of that. So for example, you work at a company or you're interviewing with a firm and you've accepted an offer and take a counter and go elsewhere, there's a notation about that. If you've interviewed poorly or misrepresented your skills in some way, claiming that you have expertise that you don't have, I'm sure there's a notation about that in their applicant tracking system. Or for that matter, if you've, shall we say, lied in some way and they found out about it at a later date and perhaps didn't extend an offer as a result of the deception that they found, I'm sure there's a notation about that. But if what you're asking is there a central repository? I saw that there was one attempt to create one, but the domain doesn't exist any longer, so I'm not even going to mention it. I'll simply say that it is something to be concerned about. There's also the social stuff. You're at a networking event, two recruiter friends talk to one another. They're with different firms. They see you, and they each work at different firms, and one says to the other, that guy presents so well, but we lost a deal with him because he lied. Do you think the other person doesn't file that away? Of course they do. I remember the guy who interviewed for me. We scheduled 4 interviews for him on a given day. And at the end of each one, he walked out of it and said, would you mind cashing a check for me? Someone robbed me on the way over here. And it wasn't for a lot of money. It was like $20, $25. And he bounced checks to everyone. You think I don't remember that? So, there's stuff like that that goes on, but no formal central repository. Each search firm, each corporation may keep their list of individuals that just do not fit, are just not appropriate, that they will never consider hiring, but again, no central database. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Lewis, thank you so much for the kind comment. I appreciate it. And come over to my website, JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I've got curated information, if you join, that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. And in addition to that, you can ask me questions through the site. I'd be very happy to answer your questions. Again, JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Hope you have a great day and take care.